Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and like. Our series begins in a room full of small robots, all of which were built by our hero, Hoi-Soo, who is an engineering college student. He rides his scooter to the university, where a volunteer exhibition is being held so everyone can show their talents. He and his friends have opened a bicycle repair booth, even though they are actually talented in building robots. He enters their tent and finds his friends uninterested, sitting and playing a virtual robot game. He joins them, and they get so noisy that a girl who came to fix her bicycle gets scared by the loud noise and leaves. At the same time, we see a girl sitting in a wheelchair, named Hajin. She has a disability in her legs and moves using a wheelchair. She is very skilled at shooting, and after she performs, everyone thanks her and is amazed by her great shooting ability. She gets into an argument with another contestant over the prize, which is a large teddy bear. She pulls it strongly from him until she falls to the ground. Meanwhile, Hoi-Soo is still playing and fully immersed, not noticing that his friends have left him behind. We then see Hajin sitting in her wheelchair and receiving the prize, but unfortunately, she cannot control it well. She accidentally enters Hoi-Soo's tent and falls to the ground again. Hoi-Soo asks her if she is okay, and she tells him she's fine and that nothing happened. He approaches her wheelchair, finds it very impressive, and realizes that its control is problematic. He offers to fix it for her, and she agrees. After a short while, he fixes it, and she becomes very happy. She asks him how he managed to do it so easily, and he tells her that he is a mechanical engineer. She smiles, and he tells her that this is a free booth as part of the exhibition, but she still wants to thank him. She repeatedly invites him out and asks if he knows a good restaurant. He takes her to a restaurant he knows, but she is shocked when she sees many stairs but she has to climb. She suggests going to another restaurant instead, but he tells her that this place has great food and that he always eats there. He carries her on his back, leaves her wheelchair downstairs, and goes inside. The restaurant owner and his daughter greet them, and the owner asks Hoi-Soo if he will order his usual meal. Hoi-Soo says he will take his regular order, but since it's Hajin's first time there, she needs to look at the menu first. However, Hajin orders the same meal as him, likes it very much, and tells him she's happy he brought her to this restaurant. After eating, they get up to leave, and Hoi-Soo forgets that he needs to carry her. He only puts his bag on his back, so she reminds him. He apologizes, carries the bag properly, and notices that her shoelace is untied. He kneels down and ties it for her, then carries her on his back again. When they go downstairs, they are shocked to find that her wheelchair is gone. He starts looking for it everywhere. Her sister then arrives by car to take her home. Hoi-Soo gives her his university ID card and tells her that he will compensate her for what happened. She gets into the car with her sister and is happy about the day she spent with him. Hoi-Soo returns to the tent and finds his friends there. He looks upset and tells them what happened. A beautiful girl named Hannah enters, looking for Young, their friend, whom she considers her boyfriend. Young tries to hide from her, but she still sees him. He asks her why she chose him as her boyfriend, even though she is very beautiful. She tells him that she is beautiful, but he is smart, and she wants their child to be smart like him. She pulls him outside, and he follows her. Hoi-Soo remains sitting at the laptop, searching for the same type of wheelchair, and finds that it is very expensive. His friend Jang tells him that instead of buying it, he can make one himself. Hoi-Soo quickly gathers his things and goes to his father's bicycle repair workshop. He asks his father for permission to use the workshop, goes inside, and starts designing the wheelchair. Meanwhile, Hajin goes home with her sister. Her father scolds her for being careless and tells her that she should have taken Hoi-Soo's name and gone to the police, not just taken his ID card. She tells him that Hoi-Soo promised to compensate her for what happened, and her father listens silently. He talks with her sister and blames her for not taking him to the police. Hajin tells him that she will take care of her own personal matters, and it becomes clear that her relationship with her father is not good. The next day, we see Hoi-Soo sitting in a wheelchair with her teddy bear tied to the back of it. He goes to the shooting hall where Hajin trains. When the coach sees him, he assumes, because of the wheelchair, that Hoi-Soo has a disability, and he starts explaining the shooting sport to him, saying that it could be suitable for him. Hoi-Soo asks about Hujin, so the coach points to where she is. She is surprised when she sees him, and they agree that she will finish her training first and then talk to him. She finishes training while he watches her with admiration. Her friends arrive as well, who are also people with disabilities, and they get to know him. She then asks him why he is sitting in a wheelchair. He hesitates, then stands up and tells her that he found wheelchairs to be very expensive, so he made one for her, using the materials he had. She tries it out, and both she and her friends really like it. They decide to go out together at night. Hoi-Soo doesn't like drinking because it makes him tired, but they encourage him anyway. They joke and laugh together, and after they're done, they take Hoi-Soo home because he's no longer fully conscious. When his family sees him, they are shocked. His mother takes Hajin inside, invites her to eat noodles, and tells her that she's happy her son drank with them and spent time with other people because he's not very social. She also asks Hajin to take him out with them more often. Hajin thanks her but apologizes and says she has to leave because her father is calling her. The next day, Young comes in and tells them that the airgun competition is today and that they have to go and win to make up for last year's loss. They all go there, bringing Hana and Hajin with them because their team is short on members. They start playing but lose in the first round. During the break, they start blaming each other. Hajin takes the matter seriously and tells them she will help them win. They play the second round and she uses her shooting skills, and thanks to her, they win. Afterward, Hoi-soo drives them out and they sit together watching the stars. She thanks him and says that it's difficult for people in her situation to come to a place like this, but in shooting, she can direct her arrows freely through the air, and that makes her happy. He encourages her to continue doing what she loves, especially since the national competition is approaching. She asks him why he loves robots so much, and he tells her that it's because they help humans live easier lives. She smiles and asks if that means robots work and make peace with humans. He tells her that it doesn't have to be that way, but there are things humans can't do that robots can. She tells him that for her, she needs help from a human, not a robot. Later, we see them all gathered together, drinking and joking, and Hajin is very happy with them. After that, we see Hajin and Hoi-soo going out together often, becoming very close. Her father keeps calling her, but she doesn't answer, and he becomes worried about her. Her sister comes in and places an envelope on the table, but he ignores it, and instead calls the shooting coach to ask about Hajin. The coach tells him that she came to training and practiced, but he doesn't know where she is now. Her sister then shows her father the papers inside the envelope, and it turns out that Hajin received a scholarship to continue her studies abroad. He refuses.
See you in the next part.